Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Let's just dig in, shall we? Hold up, let me adjust. I have to adjust a little bit. Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome back to the show. Guys, it's gonna take me a minute to get used to my new surroundings. It's weird. I'm just in one room over, right? But it's like, you gotta get used to it. Because before, my desk was on that wall, with the table going that way. Now it's on this wall. So it's just, well, yeah. Just feels a little different. Feels a little different. Alright, guys. What's going on? What are you dealing with? What is your person dealing with? Feel free to flip. This could be your energy. It could be theirs. It could be both. It could be combination. Oh, we have a coffin. That good old coffin is out, guys. This is definitely an ending. Endings brings new beginnings, liberation, change, transition, all of that. So somebody's definitely ending something. We have hands of cards. So you're taking a chance, guys. You're taking a risk. You're being very strategic and you're not showing your hand or whatever. Right? Somebody's not showing their hand. It could be you, it could be them, it could be your person, whatever. But somebody's definitely ending things and they're just taking a risk. They're not showing their hands. They're not telling anybody what they're doing. They're just going to step out on faith and do whatever it is they want to do for them. Then we have the butterfly. A relationship is evolving. To the next phase. Somebody's healing their inner child or whatever. So it looks like somebody's ending something, and the hand that they're hiding is the fact that they're already entering into a new relationship and they're not telling anybody about it. It's just, they're just doing it. And then we have the Phoenix here. This is a new phase. They're rekindling with somebody that they know. It's a rekindle. They're renewing. They're changing. It's growth. And they also changed their mind. So they could have changed their mind from whoever they was with over here, and they're rekindling with someone, right? They're rekindling an old flame, an old love. Somebody's going back to square one. All right, is it you? Is it them? You know, this is where you decide. Is it you? Is it them? King of Swords in reverse. Whoever's ending this connection here, they feel manipulated. They feel used and abused. They feel played. They're over it. And that's why they're not showing their hands. But they are looking back. They're looking back at everything, how it happened or whatever. They're also plotting as they move forward and not showing their hands either. So they're, not only are they looking back, they're also looking forward, okay? But they're not telling anybody. This is the Emperor. Somebody is definitely making decisions for themselves, surveying the land, making sure that they're headed in the right direction. Things were unbalanced. That's why this person's leaving. It was unbalanced. They were given to other people. It wasn't fair. They felt used. All of those things. It just wasn't fair. But they're not in hermit anymore. They're not caught up in their mind anymore, right? They're not confused anymore. It's like they see this person for who they are. They thought about it. They prayed about it. And now they see the light. We have a Queen of Wands here. I have the Queen of Wands. The creative person, active, right? And somebody has burdens. Now, see, I don't know if the person that feels used and abused could be watching this Queen of Wands, right? With that Page of Swords. They could be watching that person. This Emperor here is also a little burdened with whatever they're dealing with. They could just have a lot on their plate, but they're definitely a little burdened. Let's take it. And whoever they were dealing with could have been somebody who just lived through their ego. Maybe they're over it. We got the Queen of Swords energy. Somebody's definitely making decisions. Definitely making decisions. Definitely not up in their head anymore. Choosing to go forward. And they're frustrated. This person is frustrated. I guess as they try to make their moves, they're feeling a little frustrated. Feeling a little, you know, but they're definitely moving on. Although they're burdened and they have a lot on their back and they have a lot of things that they need to do and maneuver and manipulate, but they're choosing to go forward with the Three of Wands energy. Some secrets could have come out about the person where it was unbalanced here, where this person was in their ego. Some secrets could have come out about that person. Clarify the King of Swords in reverse. This person is the one that got manipulated. This is also the person that's moving on. They've healed from whatever happened, that's for sure. And now they're not offering that person their cup anymore. They're just not giving to that person anymore. And they are hopeful as they choose to go forward. And they're quite persistent, mind you. So they know where they're headed. They're quite persistent about it, that's for sure. Yeah, they definitely got clarity on the situation. They know their person wasn't doing what they're supposed to do. But as they're sitting in their ego, they don't want this person to go forward either. They could be trying to create delays for this person. Stuff like that. They do not want to go back to their past. They could have some moments of weakness when it comes to this person, but they're fighting it and they don't want to go back to this person. It's like they're determined to go forward. It's just too many burdens. They're in Hangman. They still have a lot on their mind though. They also have a lot of regrets. Right? So, regrets of what they either did or didn't do, whatever they allowed to happen or didn't allow to happen, didn't stand up for themselves, whatever. But they're not offering their love to this person anymore, and they are moving on. So they are burdened because they have a lot to maneuver and move around. But they do have regrets. The regrets could be, I regret the fact that I even met you, that I even got with you, or anything like that. Five of Cups. Yeah, they're not, They're realizing that that wasn't their emotional fulfillment. So maybe that could be their regret. It's the fact that they didn't recognize it, that this wasn't their person. They were like, you know what? They're mad at self. I'm mad at self. This is the King of Wands here. This person wants what they want. They're determined. They're focused. With the Queen of Swords energy as well. They're putting their foot down. There's no new beginnings. Now this Queen of Wands here could be the person that's frustrated. They could be frustrated because this person is leaving and they're not getting these new beginnings. This person is moving on in the Three of Wands energy. They're standing in their power. There's no reason to celebrate. Their person could have been overindulging. They was out there. Their person was out there in those streets. And they're moving on. Somebody's leaving. Somebody's leaving a situation, guys, and they're rekindling with someone else. They sure are. They're rekindling with someone else. Spirit, clarify this Phoenix here. Who are they rekindling with? Because I'm nosy. Whatever it is, it's an ending. It's an ending. They're not happy in their situation. Or maybe somebody could be trying to rekindle with them and they're just like, no, it's over. They're changing. They realize they didn't follow their intuition. But this person is moving on. They're moving on to their Ten of Cups. They have someone else in their life already. If this isn't you, it's them. Somebody has a Ten of Cups. That's who they're rekindling with, or hopeful to rekindle with this person. Clarify this Ten of Cups. There was no victory in their past relationship. It was a karmic will. I told you that person was in their ego. It looks like whoever they're leaving wants to rekindle with them, and they're just not doing it. They have a changed mind. They're like, I'm not rekindling with you. I'm moving on. Clarify this Eight of Wands energy. They're like, I'm moving on. Yep. They got new opportunities ahead of them, and they're going to let that tower hit. They're just going to let it hit. Somebody is over it. They've already healed from the mess. They healed from whatever this person did to them, the cheating or whatever, and they're moving on. And the fact that they're moving on, now their person is sad. Now their person can't sleep. Now their person is having nightmares and all those other things. And now they're fearful and up in their head because they're realizing now, look, I done lost my person. You did. That's what happens when you play the game. Don't play the game if you don't want to get hurt. That's just the truth, you know. But in some relationships, it works. You know, things work out. In other relationships, somebody's gonna get the bad end, the bad end of the deal. You know what I mean? Somebody's just gonna be dealt a wrong hand. It's like you're gonna be the good person, they're gonna be the bad person, and this person gonna be the good person, gonna be the bad person. You know, whatever. It's like Batman and the Joker. So, who's Batman? Who's the Joker? Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Peace.